Helldivers 2 will blow you away. This game's mental. Aye, on the surface you're just shooting some decrepit bugs called Frank or something, but when you factor in the stratagems, friendly fire, and most importantly, a ragdoll dive, aye, well he's fucking dead. It makes for some of the most fun a co-op game can deliver. Helldivers 2 is unrelenting in its chaos, and a lot of that chaos stems from your own teammates. But if you're like me, it sounds pretty easy to, just not kill your teammates. Aye, well that's easy to say, and then all of a sudden you're defending why you've got 12k friendly fire. The blowy up shooty things you're going to be calling in are called stratagems, which are the bread and butter of your democracy spreading. Stratagems are purposely chaotic. You've got mortars that have no regard for the words danger close, minefields you'll forget about 12 seconds after they're called in, and even the things that aren't supposed to be remotely dangerous will kill you anyways. It's a bloodbath. Sure, but a fun one. Those stratagems are required if you're going to get anywhere, so thankfully they are that fun. There's an excellent variety of support or damage focused stratagems that all balance that risk and reward. But fuck that jetpack, I swear, that thing is the most geriatric jetpack I've ever seen. The stratagems are also just really well done at adding an additional layer of depth when it comes to planning the most efficient lineup and adapting your setup depending on the mission or enemy faction. Well, unless you're like my stupid ass and thinking the answer to everything is just more turrets. And mate, the enemy designs for this game are so good, with two of the most distinct factions I've seen in a single game. Like, nothing could have prepared me from going from scrapping with Monster Energy's target market to fighting fucking Skynet. They both require completely different strategies and bring their own distinct gameplay flow. I mean, one's farting on you and the other's giving you permanent PTSD. They're both super fun to fight, full of enemy types that require teamwork and smart use of stratagems to deal with when it comes to the higher difficulties. They all have their own distinct role, bringing a new problem you'll have to overcome, but still having weaknesses you can exploit. Shoot him in the ass, aye? Well, I'm a bit fucking preoccupied at the moment. The excellent enemy design further amplify that chaos, with stupid wee chargers running over your turrets, or this lanky wank stepping on my fucking mortar. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, leave my turrets alone, you fucking Greek philosophers. They'll constantly have you on the ropes, which, along with the friendly fire, makes it a game where you pretty much have to accept you're gonna die. So thankfully, the respawn system does such a good job at offsetting that frustration, without it being completely consequence free, as you'll start the mission with quite a decent amount of respawns that get you back into the combat quickly. Well, if your teammates remember you're fucking dead, then that's a big if. But it's kinda amazing how it initially tricks you into a false sense of security, because you look at 18 respawns and think, there's no way you're gonna die 18 times. What the fuck happened? But the rush those hard fought victories bring, where you just barely escape, always makes for an incredible feeling. And even the lower difficulties offer some class casual fun that's just so easy to pick up and play. And that's not mentioning how excellent the core shooting feels, with every gun feeling unique in how it handles, always landing with the appropriate satisfying punch. And I love the fact the dive isn't just a cheap gimmick, because it's simultaneously the most goofy and surprisingly effective thing you have, giving you the ability to quickly dodge out of danger at the cost of bringing you to a complete stop, which granted, it can fuck you up, but at least you'll die in fucking style. On paper, I don't think Helldivers 2 sounds all that special, but it's once you get into a game yourself with a few mates where it really clicks. The way it blends absolute sheer chaos and its simplicity with such a fun dynamic sandbox that allows for the fucking craziest situations, that's when Helldivers 2 will blow you away.